if you watch the Cajun Cardboard channel, I want you to consider using the PWCC Marketplace. It's a great place to buy sports cards, and you can even support the channel through my affiliate link, which is conveniently located in the YouTube description to this very video you're about to watch. Pause the video, get into the YouTube description, look in the top right of the channel, and you're going to see a link to PWCC. Save that link in your browser, and now you are able to buy sports cards on the PWCC Marketplace just like I do, and at the same time support the Cajun Cardboard channel. Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with your Monday morning PWCC Weekly Top 100 recap. Heavy 1976 PSA 10 tall boy emphasis in these top 100. You're going to see, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe 15 to 20 of them. You're also going to see a Jambalaya set break from 1997. So you're going to see Buku Jambalaya, original Jambalayas, a lot of PSA 8s, but also some PSA 10s of some all-time greats. So some interesting stuff, some interesting results. I've got about 15 cards pulled up in Card Ladder as usual. I won't waste any more time. Let's get cranking. Here we go, starting from the bottom. And this is a weird theme, so pay attention to me here. This is James Silas. I don't know if he's related to Paul Silas or Stephen Silas, but this is James Silas, 1976. He's holding the ABA ball, the Rawlings. He's got a very... he has not really looked after his afro. It looks a little loose right there, but I want you to pay particular attention to his coral necklace because Jack Marin, Paul Westphal, these are all PSA 10s. These are all 1976, 1230, 1230, 1230, pop 10, pop 7, low pop stuff, right? But check it out. Dwight Jones also rocking the coral necklace. So I don't know what the deal is. Maybe there was some deal with coral necklaces and NBA players in 1976. Maybe that's where they kept their cocaine. I don't know what's going on with those necklaces. If anybody's got a lead on that, if anybody's done the detective work and dug deeper and done a deep dive into why these dudes from 1976 are wearing these freaky coral necklaces, let me know. I don't know if it's some kind of voodoo thing. I don't know what's going on. 1976 top Sidney Wicks, PSA 10, 1230. So lots of 1230s here. Let's just keep the theme going. Nate Archibald, same deal. You would think Nate Archibald would far outsell Jack Marin and James Silas and this guy named Dwight Jones, if that is his real name. But Tiny Archibald sells for the exact same price. It must be a population issue. First card we're going to look up is this card, which I've never seen before. It's a 2018 Panini Prism Luka Doncic Silver PSA 10. Here it is. Won't spend too much time, but of all the crap that Doncic has taken and all the Doncic collectors who are taking a bath from where Doncic was at his peak, again, all he does is continuously make first team All NBA. Again, he's stuck with the cancer Kyrie Irving, so I don't know where his future is. I don't know if it's even with the Mavericks, but I know this, they're not winning until they split those two up and they get somebody back there that can guard people. And it's only a matter of time. As soon as they hit turbulence, Kyrie will flip out and he'll be a cancer in that situation as well. Over the last 3 months, the card's actually up 4.66%. Yes, the staple card of the pandemic boom, the ultra-modern era, along with the Zion Prism. This Doncic card popped 2,233 of, let's see, 7,400 graded between PSA and BGS is actually up 4.66%. And I'm guessing if we look at the last month, it's even better. Yeah, 5.73%. So it's just something to tuck away that maybe we've hit the floor with that. This is a little cooler. This is the one-of-one printing plate from his 2018 Contenders Draft Picks autograph. And it's autographed, which is interesting. 1,260 for that. BGS 7.5. Surface, obviously an issue. 10 for the autograph. A Bird, 2006 Exquisite, does 1260. That's serial number to 15. Pretty interesting looking card right there. Another 76 PSA 10. This is the Boerwinkle that everybody's looking for. The Tom Boerwinkle. He looks like a freaking Bigfoot lurching through the woods. I don't see a coral necklace around his neck, so he might not be part of the team. 1,260 for that one. A Clutch Factor Trey, patch auto, rookie, 1,290. And then a dual auto from Immaculate. This is a rookie dual on-card auto, serial number to 49. JJJ, who's having a good Team USA venture here. And then Trae Young, who thinks he should have been part of the Team USA team, but for whatever reason was not put on that team. That PSA 9 is a pop 1. There are no 10s, and it does 1,290. The first first of many jambalayas. Keep tabs on this. Is the Scottie Pippen PSA 8. It does 1,350. This is a pop 5. There's only 6 higher than that. 1,350 is a little bit higher than the last one, but a lot lower than the one before that. If we sort it by price, you'll see it might not be a bad time if you're a set chaser and you don't mind about grade of putting the set together, because this card in PSA 8 once sold for $3,300. It sold for $3,000. It sold for $2,500. And so to get one last night for $1,350, that buyer's got to feel pretty dang good about that. Another 76, Kevin Love's Uncle Bob. Here he is, PSA 10, $1,350. Pete Maravich, I always get a kick out of it when I see this Maravich, because he doesn't look anything like the normal Maravich, because his hair looks like it's completely different color. I don't know if he was in the sun too long. I don't know if he tinted it or did whatever you do to change the color of your hair. Bleached it, I guess is what they say. But it looks orange to me, so maybe it was just a camera angle. But how cool is that font at the top? It's just super, super retro vintage. I think it's a really cool card. 71 Topps Pete Maravich PSA 9 does $1,380. The Jordan 84 Star Court Kings 5x7 does $1,470 in a BGS 6.5. Remember, those are tough to preserve and tough to grade. A Steph Curry autograph card, never seen one, $1,500. And then we got a bunch of Dennis Rodmans coming up. The first of which is they're all PSA 10s. 88 Fleer Rodman rookie PSA 10, $1,500. A Jerry West 61 Fleer number 43 does $1,500. That's his rookie. Remember, pretty good looking PSA 5 right there. A black 1/1 MLK Day, not a rookie card, but a Trae Young courtside 1/1 masterpiece BGS 9 does $1,530. Let's look up this Jordan Upper Deck Hardcourt. This is the red parallel, so it's serial number to 2300. I think these cards, yeah, okay, so there it is, and you can see all the red foil. It's a pretty good looking card. It's a really good looking card. I don't know too much about these cards. We'll talk about it on the MJ hierarchy. $1,530 for this one. It's serial number to 2300, but it's only a pop 11. To me, that seems odd. If there's 2300 of them out there, it seems like more than 11 would have graded PSA 10 by now. I've got it pulled up somewhere in here. There it is. And so last night, $1,530. That's about, what is that, 50%, over 50% higher than the last sale in November of 2022. In fact, that might be, it's the highest sale ever for this card. So tuck that one away. That won't be the last time you hear that a Jordan card is breaking records. And I know that's going to sound really odd because 2021 is in the not too distant rearview mirror, but there are Jordan cards right now, specifically primarily PSA 10s, that are not just breaking records, they are obliterating records. There are Jordan cards selling for 200, 300% of what they sold for at any point in history historically, which is, I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll check it. It seems to me to be an inorganic spike recently for whatever reason. I'm of the opinion that, I'm going to go grab the BGS 9.5. I'm going to go grab the PSA 9, especially if it's, 1/20th, sometimes 1/30th of the price. Something to think about, something to comment about. I posted on Instagram about it. 2 more Rodmans go $1,530, $1,530. This is the market.com Sports Illustrated. I think it was called I don't even want to guess what it was called, but I did a little background research on this. Again, I'm not super familiar. I'm not an expert on this card. It's a little bit of an oddball card. $1,530 in an 8.5 slab. White Sparkle LaMelo rookie to $1,650. A Jordan Rave BGS 8.5. This seems way too cheap, but then I looked at it, and this is about what this thing has been selling for. I kept it in here. So this one sells for $1,650 last night. It is a jump over the last one of about 30%, and so it jumped from actually, that's a different version. That's the Superman. That's card number 190. This is card number 23 that we're looking at from last night. So this is the card we're looking at last night. I don't want to compare it to a Superman, but it outsold the Superman. $1,550 to $1,650. That's the jump. $1,710, $2,175, $2,000. So this one doesn't seem to be doing what we saw the earlier Jordan do, which was set an all-time high, that holding court number to 2,300. And Iverson PSA 8 does $1,650. So Iverson outselling Pippen. Let's look up this Kobe, because this is a big-time card. This is the 1997 second year Bowman's Best Kobe Atomic Refractor PSA 10. Big card right there. I've got it pulled up. Does $1,650 last night. That's a humongous jump over the last sale of $1,134, higher than the one before that, about the same as back in March of 2023. So that Atomic Refractor is good looking, and I'll be honest with you, the coloring on this one looks absolutely fantastic. It looks Really, really well colored. No indication of any greening or fading of the color or anything like that. A Doc E sticker, which is 15% for PWCC Eye Appeal, jamming the ball over Koopa Loop. Right there from the greatest set of all time, 1986 Fleer. $16.50 for that PSA 10. Another 76 PSA 10. This time it's downtown Freddie Brown, who looks coked out of his mind. $16.50. I love seeing Sonics uniforms. It just brings back memories. Kobe Bryant, Hardcourt Hollow Views. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe it's just SP Hollow Views. Sorry. Kobe Bryant. This is a rookie BGS 9.5. One does 1,680 in a BGS 9.5 mixed gen slab. We've got a momentous autograph from Flawless. Anthony Edwards, 1770 Raw. Halliburton patch auto from Flawless. Serial number to only 25. Two-color patch there. Does 1770. Of course, Halliburton and Brunson are leading our USA team through the FIBA World Cup, or they're about to, I should say. 2015 color match Jokic light blue prism. Those were serial number to only 199. 1,770 for that PSA 9. And then a Kobe anthology autograph, serial number to 24, does 1830. Another Kobe autograph from Noir, authentic, with a 9 for the auto, does 1950. Good looking card. Another Kobe buyback autograph from 1998, SP Authentic, or 99 SP Authentic. I don't know. These buybacks are always confusing to me. I do like the hand serial numbering, and why is it serial number to 132? I don't know what's happening here. Somebody translate this. 2010 for that one. A LeBron autograph from Upper Deck Sweet Shot. This is a blue parallel. I don't think I've ever seen this, and it's just an NBA certified, so somebody might be grade hunting there. 2040. And then Paolo Banchero sneaks into the top 100 cards from PWCC Weekly Auction, number 83. It's a BGS 9 with a 10 for the auto, and my God, what a patch. This is the, let's see, it has got to be some kind of, yeah, it's serial number to only 12, so it's first off the line. I knew there had to be something going on with a patch that's that nasty. Good looking player, man, really good looking player, very Blake Griffin-ish. I don't want to compare him to Blake Griffin because I don't think he's quite there athletically, but he's athletic in his own right. 2070 for this BGS 9. Moving along, Spencer Haywood, 1976, Topps PSA 10 Tall Boy. Here we go, 2,220, set registry, Chasers Rejoice. A Yugoslavian sticker thingy with Michael Cooper again in the background. He was a great defender, but that's 2 straight cards where he was helpless. 2,250, scripted swatches from original year, 2003 Exquisite Kevin Garnett. Those are serial number to only 25. Really good looking. The auto is the focus. BGS 9, is it a 10 auto? It is a 10 auto, and it does 2,310 in that BGS 9 slab. Dual auto Kobe and Oscar Robertson. Don't think I've ever seen one of those. 2010 National Treasures Kobe, Oscar Robertson. Oh wait, there's more to the story. Holy cow. We've got Rondo and Magic on the back. Man, that is a big time card. Serial number to only 3. Throw the grade out the window. That's a big time card. 2,520. Wow, 4 great all-time players, 3 great point guards, and then Kobe as well. 2 more Jambalaya PSA 8s. Somebody in the right mind, please explain to me, and no offense to Jake Roy and Josh from Cardboard Chronicles or anybody else that collects Penny Hardaway, but why in God's name is Penny Hardaway Jambalaya PSA 8 selling for the same as a Tim Duncan rookie Jambalaya PSA 8? This is not Anthony Hardaway's rookie, and I know pop matters, and I get all that, and we could look, and I'm sure it's a lower pop, but there's a reason it's a lower pop. The Tim Duncan PSA 8 Jambalaya should sell for a hell of a lot more, triple that what the Penny Hardaway sells for. I don't know what's going on. Comment below, call me an idiot, tell me I'm crazy. That doesn't make sense. The Clay True RPA BGS 9 does 2640, and then someone played a sick prank on this card, and it's a Luka Doncic autograph, but as a sick twisted joke, somebody put a picture of Jonathan Kuminga and then put his initials up there to kind of sully the card and kind of render it relatively worthless. 2,880 for this Hoops Art Luka Doncic Jonathan Kuminga rookie auto. Literally, you could put any other Warrior on there and it would increase the value. Zaza Pachulia, for God's sakes. Terry Teagle. I don't know. Put anybody but Jonathan Kuminga on there. Upper Deck Exquisite 2003 Jordan. I keep seeing these and I don't know much about them. They're kind of cool looking, I guess. It's a 2003 Exquisite Collection Extra, Michael Jordan patch, serial number to 25, and an SGC 9. It does 2,880. The Bird Supersize. This is a 5x7 bird in a 9.5 slab. I don't think I've ever seen that. It's a pop 3, obviously none higher, and then you're not going to believe this. You're not freaking going to believe it. He is wearing the same coral necklace, and it's the same one and only James Silas, Paul and Steve's third nephew, twice removed. He made the Topps second team All-Star. I didn't know there was 2 All-Star teams. What they may be talking about, or maybe they did shit differently back then, is maybe he's second team All-Pro, or what they call All-NBA now. I don't know, but it says All-Star, and it's James Silas, and there's a coral necklace, and his afro still has not been fixed. 3,000. John McLaughlin, looking like a freaking gunslinger from an old Western movie, staring right through your soul. $3,000 for that McLaughlin. PSA 9. I know he was a buck because he's actually in the starting lineup on NBA 2K23 for the Milwaukee Bucks, or maybe he's not in the starting lineup, but he's at least on the roster. And I'm like, who the hell is John McLaughlin? So he must have had some serious game despite all that chest hair. 1997 Skybox EX 2001. This is the big one, right? This is Grant Hill. This is a PSA 10. That's a tough card, man. That's a pop 5. If you're a set chaser and you're trying to complete the set in PSA 10, A, you're rich as shit, and B, that's a tough one to pull because it's a PSA 5. I don't know if I looked that bad boy up or not. I looked up the Kobe. Yeah, I did. So this one last night goes for $31.20. That seemed low to me for the Jambalaya, but it's actually $300 less than it sold for in February. Nothing. Yeah, you got to go all the way back to 2021 when it was selling for $3,000 again. $35.49 is the all-time high. So third highest price ever paid for that Jambalaya PSA 10 Grant Hill last night. At least that's what it looks like on public auctions. Triple Auto, Bird, Magic, PSA 7, OC, Auto 9. There's just a lot of red flags there. It's just not my type of card. $31.20. Holy crap, how happy are you, Lynn Elmore? Who is happier for their photo shoot than Lynn Elmore, who, by the way, tell me he does not look like Nerlens Noel. A little bit. Give me a little bit of Nerlens Noel. If you kind of boxed that afro and made it a high top fade, you've got a lot of Nerlens Noel. But there's one thing that I can say conclusively about Lynn Elmore is he was significantly happier about his photo shoot than Nerlens Noel ever was. Of course, he was a Pacer, and this is a PSA 10, which means it's a pop 6, which means it's worth buku money. $3,120. Congratulations to all the Lynn Elmore super collectors out there. Tom Burleson shooting his hook shot here for the Sonics. What's this guy doing over here? Trying to block it with 2 hands. He's like 76 inches away from contesting the ball, but he's got 2 hands up. I don't know what he's doing. $31.20 for that Burleson 10. And then tell me he doesn't look a little bit like the guy on Key and Peele. I can't remember. I get him confused. I think it's Keegan-Michael Key. Yeah, so Butch Beard. I think he's a Louisville guy, if I'm not mistaken, from Louisville, but I might be wrong about that. But 1976 Topps PSA 10 looks a little bit like Key and Peele. With great responsibility comes great responsitrillatracks. With great power comes, something like that. Yeah, we're going to waterboard those Mama Jammas. $3,120, 1976 Butch Beard PSA 10. Lots of PSA 10 76 tall boys. I warned you guys. There's a lot of them. It's taking up like half of the auction. Let's look up this Giannis. This is the Giannis PMG Red. This is a rookie. It's a retro, so it kind of cuts both ways. I know some people dig it, some people don't. Some people just love PMGs so much they ignore the word retro before them. But it is a retro from 2013 Fleer. It's serial number to 150, so not like their originals, which there were 90 of, but serial number to 100. I know it's confusing. The BGS 9 Giannis PMG Red. There it is. Date sold last night for $3,240. Sold in May for $3,240. Sold in March for $3,627. So despite the fact that most Giannis cards are getting kicked betwixt the Nuggets, this one seems to be holding its value okay. Comparison to most other Giannis stuff. This is a rare breed indeed right here. This is a 2012 green retail only parallel Kawhi Leonard BGS 10. I know the world's down on Kawhi Leonard, including myself, and I would never collect the guy because he's just too unpredictable and I don't know where he fits historically. Can you imagine Kawhi Leonard's Hall of Fame acceptance speech? It's going to be one of the most awkward, frightening, strangest, just cringeworthy things of all time. In fact, I bet he may just like pass. He might just say, you know what, I defer, let somebody else talk about me. Let Avery Johnson talk about me. 3,360 for that Kawhi, BGS 10. The X Factor LeBron 9.5, serial number to 288 does 3,360. The Jordan 88 Fleer PSA 10, watch this, 3,360 for that one. The card's up. This is a Pop 611 card. It's up 12% over the last 6 months. Interesting. Another one, 3,360, same thing. Jordan Patch, 3,600 from 2005 Ultimate Collection. Back to 76 Topps Tall Boys, PSA 10, Pop 7. Lou Hudson does 3,600. Now we're going to back to 1970 and a PSA 10. Somebody held out on this one. Boy, these cards are very yellow, and wow, that is a rough-looking warm-up set right there. 1970 Topps Jim Davis, Pop 2 does 3,600. Steph Curry Bowman 2009. This is a rookie, serial number to 2009. PSA 10 does 3,720. That is, yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, I'm making sure I have the right one. I know there's a blue one as well. I think there's a blue one in there. Yeah, there's a blue one in 1948. This one's 2009. This card's down 24% over the last 6 months. So like many Steph Curry cards, taking a little bit of a bath. Another 1970 PSA 10. Ray Scott, 2 first names. You got to love that. Ray Scott, 3,720 for that Pop 3 PSA 10. Kobe Eminence Auto. Vince Carter Platinum Medallion Rookie Card. Serial number to only 66. BGS 9.5. Vince looking suave and debonair. 3,840 for that Pop 4. And then Child Molester Karl Malone, 1986 Fleer, PSA 10. It does have a PWCC 15% sticker. 3,840 for one of the worst people in all of pro sports. That's actually up, and part of it's probably got to do with the sticker. But generally speaking, using this sale, that card's up 23% over the last 6 months. I think that's a good indication that the 86 Fleer PSA 10 set has hit the floor and is maybe rising again. 88 Fleer All-Star Jordan, card number 120 is on the number. You just got to trust me. 3960 is about what we expected. I've got this one pulled up too because, again, you know, we see Doncic getting beat down in the market right now. This Doncic right here isn't just saying F you to the market. I'm up 14.61%. Again, the fact that it's serial numbered insulates it a little bit, but again, that's not perfectly insulated. I wonder what the other kind of versions are doing. Let's find a choice red. There's not going to be enough. Let's find a blue fast break. Yeah, down 32%. Let's find a silver. We looked at the silver, down 34%. And again, this is over the last 6 months, okay? Just showing you guys what some of these cards for Doncic, not enough of them, have done over the past, you know, purple 75, not enough of them. I don't know. That's enough Doncic. So Doncic is getting beat up, but the red, not so much. Red saying, I'm fine where I'm at. Flawless Platinum Parallel Prime Materials, lots of words in there, is 1/1 masterpiece. Trae Young, rookie BGS 8, 10 for the auto. Is it a rookie? No, it's not. It's 2020. I was wondering. I was like, a 1/1 Trae rookie's got to be worth more than 44.40. So this is a third-year Trae Young. Obviously, his rookie year was the same as the guy who is to his left. You're right, Luka Doncic. But this Trae Young is that's a really good-looking card. I don't know where that patch came from. It's wild-looking. Bird sticker. A sticker, so top 30%. PSA 10 does 44.40. Franz Wagner outsells Paulo Banchero. Of course, it's a 1/1, and it's from Optic, which is probably the second or third most popular chromium ultramodern set. PSA 9, 10 for the auto, but it's a true black. It's not a disco. It's not a Chronicles. It's, you know, again, Franz Wagner, I'm going to guess, has about 1,500 1/1 rookie cards, so let's not make too big a deal about this, but 4,800 for this Franz Wagner. Good-looking duo over there in Orlando. Let's see what they do this year. And then a 1/1 logo man, Shaq from 2019 Panini Timeless Treasures. This is a PSA 7. It's a card I've never seen in my entire life, but it looks like it's got a logo. Do you like the fact that it's tilted? Does it give it a little bit more authenticity, or would you rather it be vertically oriented? The OCD in me is really struggling with that, as you guys know. Archie Clark we've got right here, more 1969 PSA 9. So is it me, or is he about to hit you with the greatest Hezzy cross of all time? His hand's all the way underneath the ball. You could get away with that in and one. Archie Clark needs to eat a sandwich. He looks like he weighs about 135 pounds. He would be nothing but blood and bones if he tried to play in today's NBA. 5,040 for that PSA 9. Jordan 6.5, 5160. Good Lord, the LeBron PSA 10 does 5520. I can't talk about it. It's too sad. 1986 Fleer Olajuwon PSA 10 with the 30% sticker does $58.80. Daryl Imhoff, who looks a lot like Don Nelson, who looks a lot like any random white senator for our country over the last 50 years, does $5,880. And I do think Imhoff was actually a pretty good player. It was just a really long time ago. And I know he played for the Sixers or whatever, Philadelphia Warriors, whatever you want to call them. 69 tops, Imhoff PSA 9 does $58.80. Here's the two you want from 2018. The Trae Young and the Luka Doncic dual on-card auto, serial number to 49, PSA 8.5. Only one graded higher does $6,300. That's a cool card. George McGinnis apparently made an all-star team, the first team all-star team, unlike our friend Mr. Silas. $6,300 for that McGinnis. A Kobe future, 1999. So what is that? Fourth year Kobe, but it's a future, which means the serial number to only 36. $6,600 for that BGS 9. A Jordan old typewriter label PSA, $6,600 for that PSA 8. We're getting to the top, fellas. Another PSA 8 with an old typewriter, $6,600. The Steph Topps Paper rookie, serial number 2, no, not serial number, 2009 PSA 10 does $6,900. Here's one we got to look up, because I think this is a great looking card. Number one, it kind of reminds me of those Jordan Profiles cards, right? That's kind of what that border looks like, sort of with that pattern and that foilish looking color. But this is a 1996 Kobe Draft Redemption DP13 PSA 10 with an NBA gold sticker. It does $7,200. I know I've got this pulled up. There it is. So right on the number. It's right what we expected. It's actually up, $800 from the last sale, but almost exactly right on the average of the last 4 sales. Again, not a high pop card in a high grade. It's only 72 of those. It's been graded about, about 1,600 times, something like that, a shade over 1,600 times between the two big grading companies. Pop 72. Good sale there for that Kobe, right on the number like we expected. Speaking of another big Kobe, a 96 Finest. This one is the with the coating, not a refractor, but with the coating, $7,800 for that PSA 10. That's a pop 40. Gus Johnson throwing it around the back pass in his little nightgown. PSA 9 does $7,800. It's a PSA. It's a pop 14 in a PSA 9. And then JoJo White, very underrated player from the Celtics in the 70s, where Celtics weren't quite as popular in the 70s as they were in the, I guess, 50s and 60s when they did most of their damage. But 76 tops JoJo White PSA 10 is a pop 2. And that does $8,100. So I think JoJo White wins the 1976 Topps Tall Boy contest in this PWCC auction number 83. Tom Sanders, I don't know if that's Satch Sanders, but if it is, that's a great nickname. Tom Sanders, just nothing on his green tank top. $8,400 for that PSA 9. A Logo Man Dirk from 2004 SP Game Use. It's a true 101 masterpiece, so that's a big-time card, and that Logo Man is actually lined up vertically with the borders, $8,700. And then the winner of the Jambalaya contest, oh no, I was wrong, I spoke too soon. The second highest selling Jambalaya is the PSA 10 Rodman, and is there a more iconic pose on a basketball card than this Rodman? God, that is a great-looking card. I do not collect Rodman cards, but if I did, that's a pop 3. It's just iconic. It's everything there is about Rodman. $11,700 for that one. I know I looked that one up. There it is. That's the second most it's ever sold for in history. So that's a great result. It outsold the card from October 25th, 2021, which is tough and rare to see, right? 2023 price outperforming a 2021 price. You just don't see it that much. Again, the highest sell ever was August of 2021, where the card sold for $14,358. But what's interesting is it's a pop 3, but the card sold 7 times, 6 times just since 2021. And so that's going to kind of depress and suppress the value. Moving up to the top 3. Here we go. We got a Bird Magic that does $14,400, and then we've got a Shaq. That Bird Magic is a PSA 9, by the way. It does have the print defect in the bottom right, and it is in PSA 9 old label. The Shaq Jambalaya goes bananas, right? $16,200. I've got it pulled up. Is this the highest price ever paid? Good Lord, it's a pop 7. Let's look at it. That is the highest price that has ever been paid. Yeah. $16,200. All-time record for this card right here. The Shaq PSA 10 1997 Jambalaya. Let's look at it. That's a huge card for any Shaq collector. The centering is always an issue with this. Obviously, the black on the back is tough. The corners you're always going to do well, but the black border on the front and back sometimes will chip, and you can kind of see the white real clearly. Great color on this one. Just a big-time card of Shaq doing his thing, which is dunking a basketball. That Pop 7 does $16,200. And then, believe it or not, it's beaten by a very ordinary, not so rare Jordan 1986 Fleer PSA 9. Again, congrats to the buyer. I'm not trying to diminish your card or be derogatory or anything, but that is a humongous card for Shaq, and this is just another Jordan rookie, to be quite honest with you, for 86 Fleer number 57. $16,800. Let's see what the Jordan rookie's been doing. Believe it or not, over the last 6 months, this is a Pop 2,945 card, people, and it is winning. It is up 5% over the last 6 months. Over the last 3 months, flat as a fritter, as they say in the Old South. And then over the last 1 month, down 4%. Over the last 2 weeks, just a couple of sales, down 11%. So really over the last 6 months is kind of what I think you should probably look at. And that is up 5%. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty good. Somebody paid a crazy amount for a super good looking copy there. But that's it. Your top 10. We've got Jordan, Shaq, Bird, Magic, Doc, Rodman, Tom Sanders. I'm not sure if that's Satch Sanders. Somebody tell me in the comments who's older than me. Dirk Nowitzki, JoJo White, Gus Johnson, Kobe Bryant, and Kobe Bryant. So there's your top 10. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you like these PWCC weekly auctions, you like these recaps, you like the content that I'm providing to you guys, if you're following along with the MJ hierarchy and some of the other stuff that I do, and you want to support the channel, go into my YouTube description and shoot some money over by PayPal. I don't charge a subscription fee to listen to my stuff. I'm trying to get out 6, 7, 8, sometimes 9 videos a week. I know that's crazy. I'm trying to be unique and consistent in the hobby. You're not going to hear a bunch of junk, a bunch of BS, a bunch of drama, a bunch of fraud, a bunch of scams, a bunch of trimming. You're not going to hear all that stuff. At least that'll never be the focal point of any of my videos. So if you like that type of content and you want to hear more of it, do me a favor and consider one of the 4 ways that you can actually support that channel in the YouTube description. And here's another way. I've got another one of these NBA Jam shirts on with the great Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, who have recently become great by repeatedly going to the NBA Finals somehow. These NBA Jam shirts are produced by a company named homage.com, HOMAGE.com. That's the website. But if you're going to buy one of these badass shirts and give it to your kids or give it to your wife or give it to your girl or whatever, please go check it out through my affiliate link, because when you purchase through my affiliate link, it supports the Cajun Cardboard channel with a little kickback from Homage to yours truly, so I can go out and do bigger and better things in the content creation world. All of this stuff is in my YouTube description underneath this video and every video that I do. Just follow the instructions, support the channel any way you can. Thank you so much to all the people who have kindly contributed to the channel in one way or another. I get a million zillion different messages, and by the way, I reply to a lot of those messages in PayPal, so I don't know if you get those or not. I didn't know you could actually reply to people who send you money in PayPal, but I have been replying to a few of the guys that send and gals that send money through the PayPal link. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. MJ Hierarchy Tier 4 video comes out tonight, a new one. So you're going to get this PWCC Top 100 recap sometime midday. You're going to get the MJ Hierarchy Tier 4 new video that comes out tonight. And Josh and I are still cranking. We're towards the tail end. We've only got 3 more videos to do after the one you watched tonight. So we're almost at the finish line. It's been a long journey. Thank you guys for watching. As always, keep collecting. Have a great week in the hobby, and peace.